All right, Carson, we're back. I think we've been doing this now for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years. It's been a while since we first connected. So really cool that we get to have this tradition every year where every Thanksgiving we talk about what we are grateful for. This year is no exception. Um, I'm sure that some of the things that we're grateful for are some of the constants that have been there over the last few years, but I'm sure there's been some changes too. So tell us a little bit about what that looks like for you.
Yeah, no doubt. First off, grateful for this. Grateful to, have 4 years running with you. And I think we've had some awesome conversations and developed a friendship, met in person, which is awesome. Um, Grateful for the fact that anybody will watch this. It's honestly been like a 15-year branding journey to, create and, produce content and talk to this audience. So I'm very grateful for that. Grateful for God and my faith. In fact, I had a really good conversation yesterday with somebody who lent me an ear and gave me some verses to reflect on. And it's a lot of ups and downs this year, but I think in the midst of all that, you've got to look at the positive and you got to look for the fact that I have everything I've ever wanted. I am very grateful for my wife, the mother of our children. She is a great mom and very selfless. I am grateful for family. I'm grateful for friends. I'm grateful for my work, to get to do what I'm good at doing, and just to make a tiny difference in the world. Very grateful for that. Um, the last thing I would say is I'm grateful for just the health, and wellness of those close to me, and that all in all, that we get the opportunity each and every day, God willing, to have experiences. I've had a lot of great experiences this year. As I mentioned, lots of ups and downs, especially over the last couple of years. Had a lot of things hit really close to home. Really, a lot of illness and just catastrophe. But through it all, just great experiences. And, I got another trip around the sun this year. And for that, I'm very grateful. What about you, Jeff?
Yeah, no, that was beautiful. Certainly, I'll start the same thing. I'm grateful for our relationship and our friendship. I think it's something that folks probably don't know or understand is that goes beyond, it's not a superficial relationship where we just do these videos on LinkedIn and that's it. It's not a transactional relationship. I appreciate, Carson, that, when you and I over the last several years have had ups and downs personally and professionally, deaths and family, job changes, other, sorts of conflicts and things that we deal with, and that we've always been there to support one another. We've donated to each other's fundraising causes. Um, you know, I just really appreciate that. I think that people may not understand that, but we have met in person. I'm sure it won't be the last time. So I'm definitely grateful for these conversations and but more so just the friendship that you and I have been able to build. I'm very grateful for family. My immediate family, of course. My parents have been very instrumental in my life. Wouldn't be here without them, quite literally, but also in a figurative sense. I think that they provided for me. I got the best possible education, and I think that was in large part due to my parents, not just financially, but really more pushing me to be the best version of myself. My brother, who's been a really inspiring figure in my life, my in-laws, and my wife's family, who have done a lot for our newborn, or I guess one now, as of today, 1-year-old daughter, Josephine, including helping build a swing set, for her a few weeks ago. So that's all really important to me. Obviously, my wife has been the MVP of the past year, not only having our daughter, but really being the quarterback of the raising her. I'm kind of like the maybe like the offensive tackle, let's say, and that. But she's done a really good job of really just orchestrating everything for Josie. And of course, Josie, my daughter, is probably the most important figure in my life. I'm very grateful to have her, and having her in our lives has really changed my perspective on a lot of things, and has really changed what my why is. So that's definitely really important. And then I'd say last but not least, I just want to give a shout out to my coworkers, at Allwear. I started in January, so I'm coming up on a full year here. It's been a pretty wild ride. There's been a lot of ups and downs, but it's mostly been ups. We've been growing like a weed. I have really great coworkers. I'm really grateful to our CEO, Oscar, for taking a chance on me and being a good partner for me. And I'm really excited about what the future holds for all of us. And actually, I do have two quick ones. I need to put one out there for Drake May. I'm grateful for Drake May. He might be the future for the Patriots. He's looking strong. So I'm very grateful. He's given me something to look forward to finally. And the Boston Celtics, they're just incredible. So very grateful. Hopefully we can get another championship up here in Boston. So
You had to bring up sports. I'm having a suffering season with the 49ers and their injuries and penalties, frankly, but we'll get through it. You know what pains me is all the bandwagon Chiefs fans in this area. It's like, you just decided you wanted to start rooting for the Chiefs and you keep winning. It's like I've been suffering with this team for the last 30 years without a championship, though the years before that were rather sweet, but I digress.
true. But if we're going to put a positive spin on this, we can be grateful that Christian McCaffrey is back and he's healthy and that,
Agree.
you're still in the playoff run. So you still have some Sundays to look forward to. Whereas for me, we're just kind of racing toward the bottom. So, put some perspective.
Good perspective. There's always more out there. So that's that abundance mindset.
Yep, absolutely. But
I
happy
love
we
it.
again. Yeah, it was a good conversation as always.
Always, man. Good seeing you. And let's turn it to the audience. What are you grateful for? Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.